Okay, morning guys. I just want to say thank you and welcome back to the channel. This video is just going to be a little bit different from the last one that we actually videoed in Eccles precinct, and I'm here stood on the corner of Phillip Street and Trafford Road as well. And the reason is we're just on the outskirts of Eccles at the moment, and what actually happened on the last video was that we incorporated, or what was highlighted for me, a lot of things had happened. A lot of things was made aware from me. There was a lot of new subscribers, and there was a lot of views, and talking about the past and talking about things that had happened for me in the past was brought to light. And I thought this video now is just going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to go off on a slight tangent really, and I want to know what you guys think. But like I say, here, this used to be where I was brought up. I was brought up just in the next street, which was Robert Street, which is not too far away from Eccles Rec, which was over there. But we're going to have a walk over there soon anyway. But the reason I've started here on Phillip Street was where these houses are now. This used to be an old Cub Scout hut, and it was 2nd 13th, which I used to attend every Monday night after school without fail. It was some good times and some bad times. We played football and we went on Cub Scout trips and everything else. But like I said, I really want to get your viewpoint, and I really want to get some feedback about this video, because this means it's quite important to me, this. And basically, what I want to talk about is mental health. And when it comes to mental health, I know people say, oh, it's mental health, it's all over the news, it's all over, we never hear the end of it. Well, to me, it really is quite important. And I've had a lot of mental health issues over the years. In fact, probably the last 40 years I've suffered every single day with my mental health, only until recently. But what the last video did, and when I was talking about things from the past, and it opened up a lot of stuff for me. And I was thinking maybe walking and talking about mental health, going to places that we've not been to for a long time, because it was something that it really helped me a lot. And for all those new subscribers, it did me a great deal of help, and it really was something that helped me through a lot of things. And I mean, to be honest, the last couple of years have been a massive difference. Has been a real massive change and a difference to me. I'm stood on the corner now of Robert Street. This was my street, basically. And if anybody remembers, this place here, it looks so much different now. This was the old Chestnut Lodge, probably the old Greenbank Labour Club, where it was over there. I had a lot of friends down there, down on those. That's probably for another day. That I'm going to have a walk down there and reminisce and talk about a few things down there. But going back to what I was saying about mental health, I've suffered with a lot of mental health over the years, and panic attacks, breakdowns. I've spent a spell in hospital, and I used to work for a large British institution, shall we say, for a long time, for over 20 years. And what had happened was, there was a lot of things that were happening throughout those personally to me for years. And basically I'm now in a situation now where I've changed industries, absolutely, completely different to something I've ever done before, over the last 2 years, and I wish I'd done it a long time ago. and just talking about it and just doing things and basically making a change in your life, it did work. It did actually work for me. So, like I say, this video here, I'm just going to go off on a slight tangent and talk about mental health as well. But at the same time, just having a bit of a walk and talk, because I've not been around this area since probably 1983, 1984, maybe a bit late, about 1985. So I was about 14, 15 when we moved from here. Now, remember, that was Cannon Street, and there used to be a shop here as well on the corner. But we're just walking up now. And another thing is, I'm one of these people, I'm one of these vloggers, I don't like pausing. So I like to keep chatting and keep talking. I like to do things in sort of one take. So just bear with me. But this is Pleasant Road, that's right, it's Pleasant Road. This is the old Eccles Rec. And I did spend a hell of a lot of time playing football and playing tennis and everything else. And we used to be able to walk down that ginnel and walk onto that park. And there used to be a little gap in the fence there where we always used to walk into. And the tennis courts are up there. So what I'm going to try and do now, I'm trying to get into Eccles Rec, and then we'll have a walk through there and see what we can find. So we're at the entrance of what I know as Eccles Rec, and to be honest, it's not changed that much. I mean, they've put some new swings and stuff up there. I don't know if that's actually like an outside gym. That looks really good. But yeah, the tennis courts are here. Remember the old tennis courts? They've changed into a basketball court. The bowling green, oh wow, yes, that we used to get chased off by the parky from the bowling green. I used to know a couple of people who lived on that side as well. Yeah, tennis courts played. Like I say, I've not been here. I used to sit on this grass verge, watch all my mates playing tennis, congregate, probably causing a lot of trouble. No, we weren't really. But yeah, that bowling green. Yeah, we used to get chased off by the parky because we used to have a football on there on a summer's night, and it was like playing at Old Trafford. Brilliant. God, yeah, I remember these. Anyway, let's have a walk through, and I'll have a trip down memory lane of me. And like I say, we're just gonna have a walk. We'll probably end up going round to the old Crown Bingo a little bit further around there, and walk past Happy Days, because I remember having a walk from here over to Happy Days. Used to have a burger every night. That was my diet. That was the 80s diet when I was about 14, 15. But yeah, tennis courts. This used to be a football pitch, obviously. Big park, football pitch. The goalposts have been removed now. Yeah, that's brand new over there. Like I say, I've not been here for 30 odd years. 30 years I've not been here. Yeah, there used to be a couple of trees have been took down there. They've obviously planted some new ones. But yeah, the old park is over there. I remember just on the right hand side where the wooden beams are, there used to be the old play scheme. So during the summer holidays, there used to be the play scheme, and they used to have like a hut you could go in. But we actually went on Gladstone Road. I don't know if anyone knew the youth club on Gladstone Road. But yeah, wow. And again, this is it's important to me, this, because, you know, I'm going to go back to the topic of mental health. And I went through a lot over the years, and doing these vlogs and doing the last couple of videos have been a real eye-opener, and it helps me. In a way, when I say it helps me, it feels like I'm offloading. I can talk, I can express myself, and I suppose I'm just trying to connect with people, and if anyone else is going through some similar issues, they might actually be going through some darker times, and believe me, I have been through some very, very dark times, and I've been in some very, very dark places. Sometimes people think, oh, we're going back, it might be a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. These are terrific memories. These hold a lot of memories for me, and to try and connect to people who have been there and done that, it'd be so good for some comments, and to let me know what you think, and if you want me to elaborate on these videos, because I've got plenty of places to go. You know, we can stay local. There's Eccles, there's Peel Green, there's Earlham, Caddy's Head. I can jump on the train, I can go anywhere, and we can just visit places and places. Yeah, of course, places that mean a lot to me. But you know, that's why I'm doing the video. And if anybody else wants to make a comment and ask any questions, then you know, feel free. This is an open forum for everyone, for me, if you want to chat about anything. But basically, staying on the topic of mental health, mental health is all about talking, and I've realised that. You know, it was one thing that I never used to do until it got so bad. I had to talk to someone. So yeah, this is an opportunity to have a chat and to get things out in the open. It might help someone, it might help nobody, but it's helping me at the minute, and I'm going to have a walk over there anyway, and we'll take the video a bit further on down there, and we'll take it from there. Right, so we're stood on the other end of Eccles Wreck now, just where these gates are, and there's been these new gates here, which they used to have some really old tall green gates which went right the way along here, and I'm not sure if you could actually get in there. I can't actually remember, but I know the rest of that is all gated off now, and the path that walks all the way round, that's quite new. Well, he's new to me, but he's probably been here a long time. But yeah, the opposite end is just over there. So I'm sure that was St Andrew's School. Was that St Andrew's School on the corner, just behind those trees there? But anyway, we're just going to have a walk out these gates. There's St Mary's Church, I think. Oh yes, of course it is. Now, back in the day, we're talking like probably the early 70s. I'm sure there was a St Mary's. That's it, St Mary's School. Yeah, we used to do St Mary's School. Now, I probably went there for about a month, and my mum and dad took me out of there because I was crying every day. I didn't want to go there. I don't know why. Just one of them things. Probably a homesickness thing. It still affects me now. But yeah, that's St Mary's School, and that is St Mary's Church. And what we'll do, we'll be coming out. There's another entrance here. Yeah, this is all pretty new. We're coming out actually where the old Crown Bingo was. Now, I've not seen this for a while, and I'm not going to see a lot of it by the looks of it either. Wow. So it looks like it's finally... Oh, right. I was expecting to get a little bit more detail about that, but no, that was the old Crown Bingo, the old Lyceum Theatre. And if the history serves me right, it was been open since about 1899, and it was a theatre. Yep. So if we head back up that way, we're on Oxford Street that way. So if we just head back up there used to be the old Centenary House, which is now Aldi, just on the corner. that, there's not much left of that. Now I know there's a good few videos out there, done some in-depth research into that place, and they've gone in there and they've had a look about. I don't know how long ago that was, I was watching them this week. But yeah, the 8 loft, right? I actually thought it was a graded building. Was it a listed building? Listen, I don't know. I don't want to talk about, you know, anything that's legal stuff. But I don't know. A grade 2 listed building getting whatever. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. But yeah, that used to be. That's been here for a long, long time. So it's just in the hands of the refurbishment, or they actually demolishing it. I don't actually know if they're demolishing it or not. So, but anyway, coming back from Eccles Wreck over that side. Happy Days. Happy Days is over there. I used to love Happy Days. Don't actually know what it's about now, but yeah, I used to love that place. And I don't know if anybody knows, but Repo. So on the corner of Bright Road, Repo Outlet. Remember Barry's, good old Barry's, and not so far down there, you've got the bike shop. You've got Brooks's bike shop. Yeah, like I say, these are. I'm just going through my own memories, just going through what I used to see when I was younger. Then you had the swinging sporran, yeah, the swinging sporran that way, and right over on that side used to be the silver screen. So a lot of you people, you know, a lot of you guys are going to know all these places. But to me, I've not been back here for 30 odd years, and it's actually walking through like this place, a Dog and Partridge. This has been here a long, long time as well. But yeah, Barry's where I used to get me old school uniform. My Farah pants. Yeah, that newsagent, that's been there for a long time. Yes, I remember Sundays. That used to be probably the only shop I remember open on a Sundays. I used to go and get me chocolate. But yeah, I just wanted to capture that Crown Green bingo, the old Lyceum Theatre, which is not actually a theatre or a bingo hall anymore. So we're back on Pleasant Road. I basically did a big circle through Eccles Wreck and back round again. So finally, the final part, what I do want to do is just talk about basically the reason that I'm going to be doing a few more vlogs and videos, and it is in fact about mental health, which I mentioned before. So mental health, again, is really important to me. It's always been very important. It's played a big part in my life, and doing the videos has highlighted that. And the thing is, it helps me a great deal to get it out into the open. And I'm not going to go too far into it at this moment in time. I just want to elaborate. I just want to get people's viewpoints about doing the walking and the talking while we do talk about mental health, and you know, share some viewpoints. You know, watch the video, let me know what you think, and we can take this. I can take this further. We can jump on the train. We can go to other places. That means something to me, because there's a lot of places I've been to, and a lot of places I want to go back to and discover again, and just have a chat about. You know, it's a nice little walk. Try to pick it when it's not raining, but yeah, we're coming back to the old Cub and Scout group, the hut now. And I remember I remember sat on that wall on the corner of Ashbourne Road, and a few friends used to live in there. There used to be about 10 of us. We used to just hang about on there, and yeah, basically that used to be part of my life. Again, we're on Phillip Street here now, right at the end, and the corner of Ashbourne Road, back to the Chestnut Lodge and the Greenbank Labour Club. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to do and where you want to go with this. It'll be interesting to get your viewpoint. But anyway, thanks again for listening, and thanks for tuning in.